Hello po mga kababayan, si Dante Maravillas. Yung founder mga kababayan ng PGN, Peanut Gallery Media Network, na si Franco Mabanta, nag-release po ng statement, nagdi-deny, huling-huli na sa entrapment sa pangingikil mga kababayan ng 350 million. Pero nagdi-deny, set up daw ang ginawa sa kanya. Ayan po mga kababayan, huling-huli na. Yan yung mali-malitang pera. 75 million yung paunang bayad. Yan siya. Ito. Trademark anya Mr. Maravillas na mga DDS kahit huling-huli na. Deny pa si Sara Duterte. Recorded yung pagbabanta. Nag-deny. Yung sanggatutag na mga chichiria na sila man lang ang nag-provide ng mga pangalan. Yung acknowledgement receipts po, sila yung nag-submit. Si Sara mismo nag-submit. Nagdi-deny. Trademark na mga Duterte, kahit tuling-uli na. Si Digong po, recorded yung lahat ng utos na kill, EJK. Nagdi-deny. Ngayon naman po, itong kanilang tropa, malinaw na tropa. Yan mismo niya itong post mga kababayan. December 20, 2021. Yan malinaw na tropa. Nagdi-deny pa. Kaya sabi ni Yusik Claire, baka ito po ang itanong ninyo kung ano ang relasyon niya sa mga Duterte. Yan ang sabi ni Yusik Claire Castro nung tanungin ukol sa relasyon nila nina Pangulong Bongbong Marcos at Franco Mabanta sa press briefing nitong Miyerkules. Ipinakita ni Palace Press Officer Yusik Castro ang mga larawang kasama ni Mabanta sina dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte at Vice Presidente Sara Duterte. Harap-harapan po na panluloko po sa ating mga mamamayang Pilipino. Huling-huli na po sa entrapment. Nagdi-deny na set up daw. Ito si Rowena Guanzon, hirap sila sa pagtatanggol. Sabi dito, paano nakapaglabas ng 75 million si Martin kung ang assets niya frozen para sa entrapment? Itong si Rowena Guanzon na parang hindi nag-iisip, parang hindi abogado. Hindi man yun pera ni Martin, yung 75 million. Malamang confidential funds yun ng National Bureau of Investigation na ginamit sa entrapment. Gano'n naman talaga yung ginagawa ng mga PNP, ng mga National Security Agencies. May confidential fund sila para sa mga ganyan na operation, lalo na po yung NBI. Malamang pera yun ng NBI, hindi man kay Martin. Tama ba mga kababayan? Entrapment operation yun ng NBI. But anyway, balikan natin mga kababayan yung pagdi-deny ni Franco Mabanta na kahit huling-huli na po, nagdi-deny pa, set up daw. Nasabi natin, trademark ng mga Duterte, ng mga DDS. Si Sara, recorded yung pagbabanta, nagdi-deny. Wala man na niya, hindi man ako nagbanta. Ayan sabi dito sa nirelease ng Peanut Gallery Media Network, we're innocent. This was a trap. A set-up pala. This was a set-up. Hindi set-up, hindi kasi net-up, kundi in-entrap. Yan ang, ang tamang term. Kasi pag sinabing set up, ginawan ka lang ng kwento, hindi man totoo. Set up lang. Pero ito, entrapment, totoo, na may pangingikil. Ngayon, nagsagawa ng entrapment, huling-huli na, tapos nagdidepensa kayo na set up lang. May ganon. Ayan yung denial po. Sabi dito, we are innocent. Sabi niya, over the last 5 months, PGMN completed immense, comprehensive, painful research on the breathtaking national corruption of Martin Romualdez while he was Speaker of the House. What we have is devastating. The episode was filmed several weeks ago. It has been fully edited. It is a 90 minutes long, packed with hard evidence, and ready for release. That is why this is happening. There was no extortion. There were zero threats from us. That's all. The evidence provided showed one side of the story. We committed no crime and we can prove it. Romualdez did this to silence us. Why? Because the timing of the release of our expose would leave him in a desperate situation, particularly with his vast current troubles with the ombudsman hanging over his head. As President Marcos signals that he's clearly listening to what the whole country wants, and it is at last willing to hold accountable the man widely believed to have sabotaged the first 3 years of his administration. Days before our arrest, we had been privately warned multiple times by powerful close friends who were aware of the situation that there is legitimate concern for our physical safety and that any or all of us could be hurt or killed by hitmen. In light of this, even before the arrest, I gave specific, explicit instructions that if anything, literally anything, be it fatal or injurious, happens to any of us in any capacity, our legal teams and trusted allies are to fully publish the 90-minute expose on every major social media platform for everyone in the Philippines to see. Yan ang pang ginagawa mo, i-release mo na. O, di ba? Puro kayo kwento eh. I-release mo na. Ang tanong, bakit na-holy cam ka? Holy cam, naka-video yung yung pagtanggap, red-handed. Sinundan ng NBI, oh. Mali-malita po. Mga kababayan, sinundan yung tao mo. At doon, natimbog kayo mismo, nang dalay na mismo doon sa harap mo. Red-handed, dokumentado, may video. Sa husgado ka na lang magpaliwanag kasi dokumentado ng National Bureau of Investigation. Ang akala ninyo, kaya ninyong i-blackmail. Di ba? Malinaw po, hindi kayang i-blackmail yung target ninyo. The fact na isinumbong kayo sa NBI, ibig sabihin, walang tinatago yung gusto ninyong i-blackmail. Tama? Ganun lang yon. Sabi pa niya dito sa sa kanyang statement, we at the PGMN have always taken profound and sincere pride in going after the bad guys. Yesterday, we made the difficult choice to go after the worst of them all. And now, we are where we are. If this is the price to pay to do what is right, then so be it. I want my 5-year-old and 2-year-old sons to look back at these decisions when they are older and see the kind of man their dad was. Dear Martin, you know what you did to the country. We know what you did to the country. Soon, hopefully, everyone will too. Huwag na masyadong madrama. Hindi mo madadala sa ganyang drama yung ating mga mamamayang Filipino. Sa husgado ka na lang magpaliwanag. Kaya sabi ng Voice of Millennials sa kanilang post, Franco Mabanta is an OG DDS. Original siguro ibig sabihin ng OG. You cannot deny it. His track record speaks for itself. Mabanta was a key social media strategist for Dicongs in 2016 presidential campaign and has consistently used his online platforms to defend Duterte's policies and leadership. In fact, he frequently referred to himself as a close friend of Baste. Back in 2018, when the Marcos and Duterte families were still on good terms, the BBM camp tapped Mabanta to serve as their social media PR strategist. At that time, he openly called himself the chief social media director of the Marcoses. Fast forward to 2024, following the collapse of the Uniteam Alliance, Mabanta founded the Peanut Gallery Media Network and pivoted his effort toward attacking the Marcos administration. Before his arrest, Mabanta was boss at DDS and a Marcos strategist. Isang lintang kumakapit kung saan makikinabang. No matter how much some DDS try to dissociate Mabanta as a DDS, his own track record tells the real story. Malinaw, original DDS po. Kaya yung first year ng Marcos administration, mga kababayan, yung mga kahalubilo namin pala doon sa Palasyo Malacanang. Kaya pala laging may mga naglilik na mga information doon kay Maharlika. Yung mga ahas pala doon, mga DDS. Yun ang source ni Maharlika, mga kababayan. Kaya nag-purging doon sa Palasyo Malacanang. Nilinis, mga ka-Rab Ilbos ko, mga DDS pala yun. Hindi ko man mga kilala. So tama itong kwento ng Voice of the Millennials kasi Uniteam, di ba? Pero itong si original DDS, itong si Mabanta, malinaw. Parang si attorney Trixie, DDS pala yun, akala ko Marcos. Tinanggal po, mga kababayan, ilang buwan lang na na communication sa secretary. Ngayon, masama ang loob. Walang tigil sa pagbanat, mga kababayan, sa Marcos administration. Ito si India Director Matipag. Sabi niya, kami ebidensya lang. Evidence-based kami, hindi politika. Kasi pinapalabas nila, politika ito. Palaging politika ang rason.
Ganoon lang naman yan. Again, kami evidence-based kami. So no matter what, anyone who criticize us na politika, show me your proof on record na we are doing things because of politika. We do things based on evidence, based on law. That is our mandate. So, ganoon lang naman yan. Again, kami evidence-based kami.
Ayan po, mga kababayan. Sa husgado na lang siya magpaliwanag. Huwag na dyan sa Peanut Gallery kasi wala nang maniniwala dyan sa PGMN. Damay lahat. Di ba? Kasi lumalabas, yung operations nila, pinupundoan na mula sa extortion. Yan ang lumalabas.